Imagine somebody who's squaring up with you, ready to fight you. You can tell that they're skilled. You just don't know in what. How could you use Taijutsu to help you deal with this situation? This is a question we get all the time. So I asked two friends of mine, Labbay, who owns Discovery Martial Arts, has fought in the cage multiple times, and is just an all-around tough son of a bitch to deal with, and Bragg, who owns two ninjutsu schools and has been doing this for almost 40 years, to tackle this question for me at our annual Buyukai seminar. The workshop that they gave was incredible. It was so practical, but yet advanced all at the same time.
This is, without a shadow of a doubt, not basic training. It's just not.
And I'll give away the secret right now. It has nothing to do with blinding powder. It has nothing to do with trickery or agility or anything like that. It has to do with mindset.
Does he know that I have skill? Do I know that he has skill? Don't know that, right? So there's all these unknown factors that go into any type of conflict or fight. You will not know who has what skill until it automatically starts. That's the good news. What we want to make sure we're always maintaining an awareness of is, where is my space between this person? And then the second part is, what am I willing to do? Because being trained is one thing. Being willing to do that to another person is another.
Talk about this from the attacker's perspective. I'm going to be a bad guy. She's going to be the defender. It's going to be here. There's going to be a lot more motion. There's going to be stuff. There's going to be hands up, maybe. Whack, whack.
What I don't want to do as a Ninpo Taijutsu practitioner is show someone that I have skill. So I'll use my positioning and my kamae to de-escalate while I'm hiding my kamae. For whatever reason, John's upset, hands start flying up. I'm automatically going to start governing where his hands are, where my hands are, and the space that they're monitoring in between. So you can see right now, John, don't move your feet, but just wail away at me with your right hand. There's no way that he can hit me in this space without moving his feet. What I'm going to do is put my hands, we're going to use an eye line. If I took strings from my eyes to their hands, I'm going to put my hands up close to me in the middle of those strings. So without them realizing it, I'm covering their hands. You see, I'm not in a fighting posture right now, but I am in a fighting posture right now. And I'm drawing a line from my eyes to his hands, and I'm just kind of putting my fingers in the way in those lines. So I don't want to reach out, because now I'm being as aggressive, okay? I want to keep my hands to me. Hands go up, I'm trying to de-escalate, but notice I'm not backing away. I'm just maintaining the space. He moves in a little bit, I back away a little bit. He shifts back a little bit, I move in just a little bit. See how his fingers are pointing at me? This is threatening. Okay, this is him telling me I'm ready for what you got. Palms point forward, now it looks like he's trying to de-escalate. Now he's looking like he's like, you know what? Not necessary, but he's got me covered. This is like, I don't want to have anything to do with you. And this is the posture that I think is smarter for a Ninpo Taijutsu practitioner to facilitate, because I'm not giving away anything, except that I don't want this to happen. I'm ready if it does, but ideally I don't want it to happen. Try not to, see, I just changed my posture. Now I'm as aggressive as you are. I'm going to try to avoid that. In the quality of my Taijutsu is that I'm grounded. So I'm heavy in my legs, but I'm light on my feet. See how I'm kind of being light here myself? Everybody say yes.
Yes. Yes.
So if you have eyes and you're watching. So right now I'm giving away signals that I'm ready for whatever. Or I'm giving away signals that I'm super nervous and I don't know what to do. Where I want to be is heavy in my legs. So if something does happen, all I have to do is lift my feet and they'll take me into safety. I don't want to have to rely on having to react and then move into safety. So while you are the good person in this scenario, also have this sense of, as we're starting this out, you know what? I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay right here. I'm good where I'm at. If you want to do anything, you're going to have to come into this space. So you can either walk away, which is an option, or unfortunately, if you decide to escalate it, I'm ready to go there too. But I'm saying this to myself in my legs and in my spirit without getting too deep. You can do all the jumping around that you want, but I'm good. Rather not have this happen. So that's my inner dialogue. I'd rather not have this happen, but I'm good. I, without a shadow of a doubt, want my head up and back. I do not want to be like this. If I'm here, I don't want to take my head and make it a target. I'm back here. Okay? You could think of all Taijutsu as though you're standing while meditating. We don't meditate like this, right? Please say no. No. Straight spines. Head is up and back. I'm out of the way of any potential danger, and I'm watching not just who's in front of me, but I'm watching this entire room. So I'm up. This is like, what are you doing? That's the attitude kamae mantra, because you'll start getting sucked in, right? And if you got somebody who's better at being sucked in than you are, like who Zach was impersonating, then they already know. And now who's going to be better at that? More times than not, if you try to play their game, it's their game. So they're going to be better at it. So we're here, and I'm good on space, okay? They have to cover this ground. If I let this happen, my ego got in the way. So real slow, it starts to come in. I'm going to hide behind this hand that was already covered. Now let's pick it up. Here, I thought we were talking. You're going to hide right behind this. It's not a big movement. This is literally all it is. Here comes this thing. I might even pull my head back a little bit, but I'm going to drop off at a little baby 45 degrees, because that's all I have time for. And this hand is going to come up and it's going to cover. I might even take it in the hand. Where do you think that second hand's going to go? Their second hand. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be in my face. Right, Zach?
Right.
Okay. Because they're throwing at where my face was. Here it comes. 1, 2.
To go with that, if my left hand is all the way back before my right hand leaves, I missed the timing. I'm too late on that right hand as the attacker. So please try to create this as best as you can, knowing that
We're here. All of a sudden, here it comes. This is all I have time for. Just that. Palm stays forward. Why does it stay forward? Because that's the position that it was in. Okay, so this is just coming up. Oh, cover. My hand is going to go where my face was. Holy cow. It's really happening. So this is not a parry. There's no time. You don't know what's going to happen. All you know is that you're covering and knuckles are coming at your face. So all you can do is cover where you were. So I'm going to jump ahead a little bit just to address it. If this is a pump fake and you do this, you just left yourself open. Cover. This is how I want to train myself. I am flinching with the response of covering, and then I'm going to get back in kamae. So just because someone throws these things and I get into a position where I'm safe for that brief moment, doesn't mean now I turn it on and I give it back to them. I'm still looking for safety and space and cover. Yes? Okay. Yes, because we're practicing Ninjutsu Taijutsu. We're not practicing, can I be better at you than what you're obviously better at me at. So here comes the 1, 2. I thought we were talking. Here it is. Volt. I get to this position. Here's a new target in a danger zone. Okay. What's the immediate danger on John right now? What can he do to me from there? He just gave it away. Left hand. Okay. Left hand. So this is an area I don't want to be in. Okay. The more I move out this way, the easier it is for him to track me with this. So my safety is going to be on this side in this case. Okay. After this punch does what it thinks it's going to do, it's going to gas out. May not even get pulled back, but trained, you will pull back, right? Back to your neutral, or it could get gassed out. Okay. So from here, what I'm going to do is get as far away from this as possible and get one of my tools in the way of him being able to continue. So I'm going to fall back to my right. I'm going to straighten this arm out and I'm going to get space. Okay. So it went from here, holy crap, to let's get this as far away from this as possible and get back into safety. Okay, and I don't have to think about it. We're gonna go slow. I don't have to think about it. I just want to let myself move and get back into safety. It's coming back. 1, 2, and they're where the mind is in that moment is, did I hit? What did I hit? What's the effect of that hit? And if any of those 3 are not there, they're busy in that fraction of a moment trying to reacquire where the target is now. I hit it. I didn't hit it. Where is it? One of those 3 are going to happen. Okay, or a combination. Either way, it requires time. A trained fighter minimizes that time. Okay, but that's still time. It has to be. It can't not be, because we're not doing this. moving around, just aimlessly hoping to hit something. I have a target, I go for it. If it's not there, my mind automatically starts to reacquire where it is. That's the time that a ninja moves, is in that time gap. That's why we don't have to be fast. We just have to be in time. Okay, so watch John's super slow. Watch John's right hand after the left comes in. It starts to go away. It just so happens that I'm moving at the same time.
To Mr. Bragg's point, yeah, and I love to use the word combination because one of the things that sport fighters will train a lot, particularly if they do striking arts, is they'll be working on combinations. And a very common thing to do is this left, right, left, where I've kind of come in here. John defends himself. I've thrown this right, and I'm immediately coming back around with the left. So that timing window can also be very, very short. Here's what the attack isn't. Okay, where it's just kind of and that's it. They're not going to punch you like that. If somebody's trained and they're punching to knock you out, the timing between these punches can change. The timing between the initial jab, we'll start with the initial defense. The initial jab and second punch is a very short timing window. They're almost going at the same time, just barely separate. For him to throw the left hand, he's going to have to shift weight and readjust to throw this, and that's the window that we're expanding into. So when Mr. Bragg is talking about, we're kind of moving that like sort of ninja timing, sort of that ninja space. That's what's going on here. Thinking we're going slow. I'm knocking this dude out, and if he catches the right timing window, I run into this. I run into it. If he doesn't move his body, or he's late to the show, then maybe there's a chance we both connect at the same time, or maybe I overpower him. I don't know. We're just trying to get out of here and get to a safe place. That's what's going on here.
This seminar was over 2 hours long. I've distilled the video down to show you the most pertinent parts. If there's anything else that you guys want to see in a context of Taijutsu versus, drop us a note down in the comments and we'll take that in consideration the next time we do this. We plan on doing a bunch of these. And while you're at it, if you can drop us a like, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. It really helps us a lot and we appreciate it immensely. Back to the video.
Me beating somebody else up is not success. Me not getting hurt is success. The way the other person gets hurt is they are inside of my space, and me utilizing Taijutsu to try to get out of space will cause them to be hurt. Because now they're in my range, they're in my zone. And I'm going to use skills to get safe. Those skills will cause damage. They do the work. You're just in cover and safe space. Whatever happens from there, that's on you. That's your conscious. You have to deal with that. I don't have to deal with it because I didn't go searching for it. Right? Let's change it. I'm going to let this hand get a little bit more active in the beginning as part of my cover. Real slow. Jabs coming in. We're talking. Here it comes. Here. I'm just going to get this away. Same response. Here, before weight even goes to this back foot, spinal rotation. I can't lean in on it. Now I'm putting my face in the fight for that left, possibly, right? Here, I'm going to sink, and I'm just thinking expansion of space. Like, get away. Okay? Here, back, back, back. Automatically. Oh, here. At the same time that he might be throwing whatever this second one is, this hand is coming out. I'm sinking, and I'm just putting it right in front of my body. Okay, watch, I'm gonna shortchange myself. Nope, get as far away as possible and they'll come into it.
Can you show us the attack just kind of in open space and freeze at the peak of that tube? Yeah, just show us the attack and freeze the peak too. Okay, did everyone see where Mr. John's chest was facing initially? Let's return back to our starting position. It's facing this way, okay? He's facing this way. He does his punching. Good. It's now facing this way. We see that there's roughly somewhere probably around 90 to 110 degrees of angle his body's turning to apply this power. That's good to know, isn't it? This is where all the target is. This is not where all the target is. What happens if they start off bladed They're crossing through this point in time. Bing, right here. I see the camera. Right around here, where all of a sudden all these targets of opportunity open up, and they're going to be there and gone in a moment. It's goes by like that. Boom, ting, boom, gone. It's gone.
It's a flinch, right? Instead of 1-2 with my left hand, see I'm covering. 1-2 cover. This left hand just goes out. 1-2. Get away. Not get away. It's 1-2. 1-2. I barely even think about it. Right? So what I am not doing, you just can't. You can't do it. You can't say, they're punching me, I'm going to punch them here. This is where I'm going to hit them. In this moment in time, it's just not going to work. All you can do is cover yourself and extend a tool. And if they're committed to coming at you, they will run into it. It just so happens that the geography of the body matches up on that T because of how we biomechanically move ourselves.
We're hitting the body right now, which is a fairly, as far as training goes, fairly safe way to practice this. But imagine if this was also a response. Same idea, we're following all the same principles, but this is just coming right up to the outs, and we weren't even waiting to hit the body. We're letting them run their eyeballs into our shakoken or something. Even if we're really well trained and super prepared, maybe we got a spear hand up, but I don't think so. We're just, oh God, it's just right up there. And the first thing that they do is walk their eyes right to your hands. The nice thing about what Mr. Bragg is showing you is that you can actually have a continuum of force here. It's very easy to say, well, yeah, if this person attacks me, I'm just going to put a finger in their eye. Have you ever done that? I hope not. I hope you haven't. That's pretty desperate. But if all of a sudden Francis Ngannou decides I took a bite off his ice cream cone and he starts coming at me, I don't think I really have much time here to, I hope, Mr. Ngannou, please, I much respect. That might be my only reasonable choice to withstand this guy is to take away a sense attack. Or if I'm a smaller person, this might be something, it might happen by accident. I don't know. But you can practice this as well as the shot to the body to see what you think. Be aware that taking somebody's eyes and putting your fingers in them is probably, you're going to have to do a lot more talking to the cops than you might have to if you punch them in the body.
When I was just watching the two of you there, you start getting excited with your training partner, right? And it starts, I'm the good guy, right? Don't throw your punch, but act like you're going to. I'm the good guy. Because I'm like, I want to do it, right? But now I'm getting out of what we would call ninpo. And I'm showing you yeah, I got some too. I got some too, right? So this person who's the bad guy now starts to be able to get a read on me that, oh, they know something. They're aware of something. So what are they going to do as a trained bad guy? They're going to start tightening up their game. Now they're starting to strategize. I don't want you to know anything about me until it's too late for you. That's not easy training, but that's what I would call advanced training, is you know nothing from me, only that I don't want to do this. I just don't want to do it. Would you not? Don't do that. Don't do it. Okay? Then from here, we can start working on where would we go from these positions. Okay? So it's a disrupt is what I'm creating. Do you want to take advantage of the disrupt? Yes. Yeah, it's rhetorical. So real super slow. I don't know which one I'm going to do. I got two options. Okay, here we go. I just created a disrupt. Okay, the 1-2, don't time it out. Okay, here, I'm out. I created a disruption. Okay, where's safe space? This side or this side? This is the best side to go, right? I don't want to go back into the danger zone. Okay, I'm going to head out this way and cover. Does it look like I'm fighting him? Yeah. It looks like I'm trying to get out and I've got cover. That's what I'm going to take advantage of. So we're here. I just bobbled the brain a little bit. I'm going to start moving, and now immediately I'm going to start working on taking the base while I'm escaping. This is just a little knee strike that we're going to do to the inside of the thigh. Okay? So I'm just creating an opportunity for us to be able to get out of here, escape and evade. Okay? So real slow. Oh, that was the other one. That was the second one. Why? I don't know. Because, okay, still danger, still moving into safety. And then from here, I'm walking. From here, bump that, and now I can go.
I guarantee you 90 to 95% of those punches are going to the head. A lot of people's focus gets right up in here, particularly when they're angry and upset. And oh man, that lower body is just ripe for being completely ignored by them. Mr. Bragg is doing some clever positioning here that would you be willing to maybe give a couple notes on that positioning? Because I actually think it would help people see how you're opening up those legs.
Real slow, it doesn't matter one or two, it doesn't matter which one I choose. I'm just choosing that one because I like it. Okay. So danger. Okay. So I am taking all of my body weight and I'm shifting it this way. Would you move away, John? What posture is this? Jumonji no kamae. I'm just using Jumonji to cover them. Okay? So, John, you're back in. That's it. Oh, here. Now, I'm safe. Okay? For this moment. John's leg is in this position. It's close to me. Okay? So, if I just rock my hips forward and just deaden my leg, that will create a knee strike. Okay? Sometimes you might find a position where the person's stumped. We don't know how they're going to land, but that leg is further back. And now you're like, how do I get a knee strike in there? Because that's what, Scott said to do. There's another option. Still safe, right? Still safe. I know I can't reach him with the knee, so I'll just catch it with a stomp kick. Okay? So I get safe, and then I know I don't have the distance, so I'll just use the next best thing, which is a stomp. The main thing is, when my body's here, I take all of the areas that can be hit, and I'm shifting my body weight as I'm getting out. I'm always looking for where is my escape, or at least where is safety for the moment, so I can keep defending myself if need be. Okay, so for whatever reason, John is super on his game, and he takes that hit, and he keeps coming. Boom, safe. I'm safe here. I don't have a hold of him. As soon as I do this, now he knows where the fight is. Okay? And he'll start defending himself. Nothing here. And I can tell I don't need to stomp kick. Look how close we are. And I don't need to find where's the leg. I know it's right under his hip. And I know where his body's positioned. So I can just lift that into this position. And then go from here. Okay? So I do what's appropriate at the time. Okay? Making sure that it's happening with good form, good taijutsu. Okay? What we want is to be so subconsciously trained that when adrenaline and anxiety take over in our bodies, which it will happen, you can't escape it because you're a human being, that it will take over good basic training. That adrenaline fills, that anxiety fills good training. And that's what takes over, and I don't have to think about anything. I just go. And then later I remember half of it.
Mr. John's gonna be a tough son of a gun. And his job is the left, right, and a left. I'm gonna do the first defense I'm doing. And then if I'm stopping here and saying like, great, and we're not pausing because we're actually trying to look at something, if I just stop there naturally, I'm dead. My punch might not necessarily disable him. There's this fantasy of like hitting somebody and they go down in one shot. It's really something when it happens, but it's really not super common, particularly against tough individuals. Again, can we be in the spot where it's like, oh God, I'm getting right out of here. Asking you guys to be somewhere mentally and emotionally that it can be hard to get to when we're in a dojo. It can be hard to get to. It's so important when you're looking at this level. As you put it, Mr. Bragg, this is not basic. Not basic. Please don't hang out and think you've got victory. You might not.
So I get to here, and from this moment, it's all attitude. Right? It really is all attitude. What am I feeling in the moment that all this is happening? Sometimes I feel like I gotta get out. Sometimes I feel like I'm staying right here. This is it. Like I'm just staying here. Sometimes you might feel like, no, I'm taking it to you to end it quickly. And sometimes you're like, I don't even want to be here. It's kind of covering all four elements. Okay. So we're gonna take it from the mindset just so we can get some good training in. The mindset of as soon as I flinch from this, right from this position, I'm like, you know what? I'm taking over. Whatever reason, I'm like, I'm taking over right now. I'm not going to escape. I'm not going to try to create space. I'm going to end this so it can't go any further. I'm going to take over. So from here, we're going to facilitate a shuto. While I'm moving into safe space and I'm covering myself, as soon as I cross the center line, I'm going to shuto down his center line. Okay, this is my Taijutsu. All of my body weight is going to float this way, and as it does, I'm going to send my cover out. What I'm doing is just putting out cover. You experience it as a Shuto. Here, I don't want to get that over here. Oh, hold it here. Okay, cover. Then I stay behind that cover. And then we can see over to those two. I'm not turning away from it. I'm looking right down at like sights. Okay, here to there. Okay, right, weight on the right, cover. Weight on the left, cover. With spinal rotation. So I weigh 180 pounds. I move 180 pounds through space with rotation, with a projectile coming out from it. It's exponential power, natural. I don't even have to try at it. It's like I'm just getting water off my fingers. Like, get out of here. Okay, it's my internal monologue. I don't want this. Get out of here. Okay, and then we look to see what's happening as we move from there. It's not this. That's me being faster, stronger than you are. And I don't want to rely on that. Timing, body weight, motion, turning. There's the power of my edge. That's cover. Okay? That's going after and fighting him. This is cover. If he's out of range for cover, that means I'm out of range to be hit. So we're safe. And I can get out of here. Okay? Anything else that comes from that is based on how I'm feeling at that moment. Now we're talking about our other strikes that we can do. If I'm super close, it becomes an elbow. Okay, it could be an elbow. Oh, he's supposed to do a shoot up. No, he's supposed to do what's appropriate. I'm covered. Okay, now watch, I'm going to change it. Now I'm fighting him. Now I'm covered. That's the difference between fighting someone and using Ninjutsu Taijutsu. For the last few moments that we have, really feel like I just don't want to be like, God, what are you doing? What are you doing? See if you can take your mind out of your physical, what am I capable of, and just cover yourself in Taijutsu.